You better hope it wasn't fifth day wasn't in your rotation. But all right, if that's true, I mean, I'm not saying you're lying, but
calling me a lie. Calling me a lie.
I'm just saying.
That's wild.
I've never heard of that.
I think I just made that.
Have you heard of that before? It sounds like you made it up.
If you Google it, which y'all can definitely do y'all's own.
Oh, let's see. I mean,
what you do on your phone, man? Nah, but yeah, they can definitely like go up to at least like 4 days.
I thought it was 5. Now it's 4. Let's see.
I got one thing to say. Have y'all subscribed to us?
Nope, they haven't.
Why not?
Because they're stupid. They hate us. They hate us. They don't hate us because they're watching our videos.
Our stats say that only 25% of y'all are subbed to us out of all the views that we have. Boost those numbers up, man. Click that red button.
Right now.
Right now.
There's nothing stopping you.
It's free. It's free $99. Just hit that subscribe button.
$3.99. They ain't do it yet. We'll wait.
Nah, I'm losing my patience. Hit the subscribe button, man.
Yeah, you really have no excuse. There's no reason why you should not hit the subscribe button. Thank you.
Appreciate that.
So, last week we asked the Squabblers another question, as usual every Saturday, and we asked them, would you rather be able to see the future, but you can't disclose what you see, or read people's minds, but you have to tell them what you read? And the results are
55% of the Squabblers voted for the future.
Nice.
Now I believe it's rigged.
No.
How do you win 2 back? Nah, it's okay. We'll let you get your 2. I think we're tied 2-2 now. Or no, it's 3-2. 3-2.
3-2 me?
No, 3-2 me.
I don't know about that.
Nah, it's 3-2 me. But as usual, you guys are gonna jump back on it was all fun and dandy over on Team Eli. Let's go ahead and get back to
Team Eli is the more logical side, just letting y'all know.
And Team D is the more fun. Fun is where we're at.
Fun, yeah. Logical.
We'll see. Alright, Eli. So a heavily requested game that we play is the mind game.
The mind game. Okay.
Mind game. It ended well for us the first game, but the second game, you were all over the place, so
I had to cut the video. I think we got it on lock this time.
Yeah, you were all over the place last time. Let's see.
No, you were all over the place. Why am I the one all over the place?
We had some footage. We'll play it back for y'all. He was all over the place. Okay. Points and trading. Points and trading. Oh, this is easy, bro.
3, 2,
1. Soccer.
No, we're done with this game. We're not doing this.
3, 2, 1.
Microphone.
Okay, that's
microphone and apples. Okay.
Microphone and apples. All right.
3, 2, 1.
iPhone.
Oh,
let's go!
Hey, man.
Bro, that was easy.
Too easy, man.
Too easy. Best friends right here. Let's go.
Yeah,
I think we can do it one more time. One more time.
One more time.
Oh God, why did I do that?
I'm gonna keep it a little bit interesting.
Me too.
All right.
Oh, I didn't know this was this. I thought this was like, hold on, I'm still finding it.
Why was I doing that?
3, 2, 1.
Scissors. Scissors and sun chips. I see where we got them. Okay.
All right. Scissors and sun chips. All right.
3, 2, 1.
Desk.
Plastic bag.
How do scissors and sun chips?
You said, what'd you say?
I said desk. They're both on the desk. Where'd you get a plastic bag from?
You could use the scissors to open the plastic bag of chips and then you...
Okay.
All right.
Wait. So plastic bag and desk?
Yeah.
Oh, that's easy.
That's easy.
That's easy.
All right, plastic bag and desk. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Recycle.
Food. Take out food.
Recycle and take out food. Oh, dude.
He said, dude, like I'm supposed to read line.
Recycle and take out food.
Okay. Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Leftovers. Trash.
Leftovers.
Yeah, you recycle. If you recycle the leftover, if you recycle the takeout food, it's the leftover. You eat it tomorrow.
That's not what recycle means.
But recycle means reuse, reduce, whatever. That's what I was thinking.
Is that what it means?
It was just Earth Day the other day.
Was it?
Yeah, I feel like it was. Maybe not by the time this video comes out, but in our real life recording, yeah.
All right. Where are we now?
Trash and
takeout.
No, trash and leftovers.
Trash and leftovers.
Oh.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Poor cooking.
Spoiled and poor cooking.
Okay. Getting closer.
Spoiled and poor cooking.
Spoiled and poor cooking. Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Gordon Ramsay.
Sick and Gordon Ramsay.
Sick? Sink.
Yeah. Sick.
Sick.
Like,
throwing
up sick. Like, spoiled, poor cooking.
That was a good one.
Gordon Ramsay and sick.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah.
Anything could be better than where we're at right now.
Okay, Gordon Ramsay and sick. Okay. All right.
3, 2, 1.
Kid
Chef.
chefs.
Ooh, that was close. Ooh, kid chef and chef.
That should low-key count.
That should.
Nah, it doesn't though. we're right there. Come on.
All right, kid chefs and chefs.
Watch this be on opposite ends of the
If it is, I'm cutting this out and that's it.
All right, kid chefs and chefs. Okay, all right.
3, 2, 1.
Kitchen.
Damn.
Kitchen.
That's close. Hey, man, that's...
Hey, food and kitchen.
I got mine.
Food and kitchen.
3, 2, 1.
Stove.
Fridge.
Oh, stove and fridge.
Ooh, okay, stove and fridge. The fuck? Okay.
Come on.
From the stove to the fridge. Fridge.
3, 2, 1.
Appliances. Hey, a stove and a fridge, that's an appliance.
That's not an appliance.
That is an appliance.
That's not an appliance. It's not
Comment down below. That's an appliance. I told you I'd come back to Team D. Team
Appliance
E
is like a fork, spoon.
That's a
That's a
utensil.
We're done. Game's over. The game is over, everybody.
No. What's the what did you say? Pasta? An appliance. Oh. This is a slung shot.
Ooh, what's it called? Fuck. Damn, I don't know the name of it, but I know what it is. Pasta and appliance, right?
What?
It was pasta and appliance.
Yeah.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Garbage disposal. Spoon.
Okay, spoon and garbage disposal.
Oh God. Spoon and garbage disposal. It's a long shot.
Okay. Wait, no, I lied. Spoon and garbage disposal. Okay. Yeah, I got it.
3, 2, 1.
Metal.
Cereal and metal. Okay, we can get somewhere with that.
Yeah.
Cereal and metal.
I know what you're thinking. We'll see.
Oh wait, what's the name? Yeah. Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Let's go. You fucked up. I knew why you're thinking that. You're thinking of paint thinner shit.
How did you two meet?
Ooh, we met in middle school. Yeah. Was it 7th grade?
7th grade, yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely 7th grade. Yeah, we got the same homeroom together, homeroom classroom.
And language arts.
Yeah.
That was fun.
When did you guys realize you were best friends?
It was probably 8th grade or 9th grade. It was either 8th. No, it was definitely 9th grade. It was definitely when we were in high school, and we started hanging out more. And started playing the same sports. You know, our parents got to know each other. Yeah.
For me,
The hell is he laughing at? What the hell?
when did I realize you were my best friend? Had to be like sophomore going to junior year.
Okay.
Like when you put me onto lacrosse,
Right.
we started skipping practice. And
Oh, yeah.
like you said, hanging out more.
Yeah.
But my timeline is or what I remember the timeline was like, because we literally would go to school early for lacrosse workouts, go to school, go to lacrosse practice, and then literally go straight across the street to soccer practice. So we literally spent all day together. And we didn't have all the same classes, but it was just like, you know,
Yeah.
that's when I was like, okay, dude. Because if you're doing all that time together and you don't like the person, you'll realize it real fast.
Yeah.
So that's when I was like, oh, yeah, okay, this guy's really, yeah. So.
How have your friendships changed as you grew up and moved through the new seasons of life, like college and careers?
I don't really think the relationship has changed that much at all, actually. I mean, that's been the boy since day one. Yeah, at one point he did move out of the state, but we were still cool. We still talked, as much as we could. Yeah, it's not like any of us went ghost on each other. And then he came back, and it's like nothing ever changed,
Yeah. Even when I agree. I don't think anybody went ghost, but I do like how we gave each other the space to become our own adult. And like whenever we would hit each other, it was like the time that lapse didn't even happen. Like we were able to just jump right back into wherever the friendship left off. It wasn't like an awkward
You can't. I learned through friendships with other people that you can't really do that. Like once the time kind of plays a role in you're not seeing this person every day, every week, or every month or whatever. Like y'all lose that connection that y'all have, and it's kind of like y'all have to rebuild it up from what y'all lost. But like I said with Donna, it's always been real from the jump. No love lost at all.
Yes, sir.
What do you think about the phrase, "You're the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with"?
100% agree. And I have a side scenario for that once you answer that.
Yeah, I agree to an extent. I feel like that's not always necessarily true. I mean, you can hang out with certain people a lot. Don't mean you're gonna adapt all their tendencies and all that jazz.
The side scenario I had was, it's a saying. It's from a video on Instagram. No philosopher or nothing. It's just an Instagram video. So the saying goes, the gym rats hang out with gym rats, right?
Okay.
Most of the time.
All right.
Soccer players tend to hang out with soccer players.
Yeah.
The actor kids, the drama kids tend to hang out with drama kids.
Mm-hmm.
So you mean to tell me that my girlfriend's friends are hoes and she's not one? That's what the video says. And when he said it like that, I was like, damn. Because it's true, like you just said, you can hang out with them.
Uh-huh.
And that doesn't mean you pick up their tendencies.
Right.
But there's always one common ground of
mutualism.
So it's like the athletes have sports. The gym rats have the gym. The drama kids have plays and blah, blah, blah. So the one rebuttal that I heard was that, well, just because all her friends are hoes doesn't mean she's a hoe. But if all I did every time we hung out was steal, and you thought it was wrong, would you keep hanging out with me? So that means that the fact that you keep hanging out with me, you may not steal, but you're like, okay, you may not steal, but the fact that you're still hanging out with me means you're okay with it to an extent. Just because you don't steal doesn't mean.
I mean, yeah.
So if she has friends that are hoes, openly, we're not judging here. At the Squabble podcast, we don't judge. If you like to be out there, do what you gotta do. That ain't got nothing to do with me. But if you have friends that go out there and openly mess with multiple people and all this stuff, you may not necessarily do it. But the fact that you're hanging around them constantly means that, to an extent, you're okay with it. Because if it was wrong and you didn't like it, you wouldn't do it. I mean, you wouldn't be around it. Just like when we grew up, it was wrong, don't do it, move away from it, get away from it, right? If it's wrong, you would move away from it. They wouldn't be your friends.
Yeah, I feel like that's true to a certain extent, but you can definitely be around things that have no influence on you. You know?
That's true.
Let's say, throw it back to what we were talking about earlier. Maybe you have a whole bunch of skateboard friends, but maybe you don't skateboard. Maybe you rollerblade. Y'all can still hang out. Y'all can still go to the same places. Doesn't mean y'all have to adapt each other's lifestyles.
That's true. That is true. But, yeah, that is true, because there's another saying that I've heard recently where it's like, if you put me in front of a bunch of crack, it does nothing to me, because I'm not. But if you put crack in front of a crackhead, they're going to go crazy. Exactly. So it's like, just because you're around it doesn't mean. But at the same time, if I'm around you, you bring out crack right now, I'll be like, all right, I'm not going to try it. But I won't hang out with you continuously, because in my head, doing that is wrong.
Right.
So it goes back to, your friends could be hoes and let them go be hoes, and all that has nothing to do with you. You're not going to be a hoe, but you still choose to hang out with them over and over again, knowing that they're still being hoes and you know what I mean? And another thing, just to add on to that video, because this actually came up years ago with another group of friends. It was like somebody said the same thing. They were like, "Oh well, just because they're hoes doesn't mean I'm gonna be a hoe, or that I am a hoe." And I was like, "Would you leave your boyfriend in the same room as them by themselves?" She said, "No." And I was like, "Because why?" "Because you know that they're gonna try to move, so that's not your friend." If you you can argue all day like, "Oh, these guys, just because they're hoes doesn't mean I'm a hoe." But you wouldn't leave your significant other in the same room as them. You can't trust them. Now you can't trust a significant other. You can't trust that your friends are not going to try to be hoes to your significant other. That means you know it's wrong and you know what they do. So why do you hang out with them though? You can't like going to the mall that much with them to where you still want to be friends.
I mean, do these quote unquote hoes just have no respect for said friend? Because if they had respect, they wouldn't try to do anything with that person. And if they don't, then they're not really their friend. That's the thing.
Friends is a very big topic where a lot of people are struggling with finding out like what's a friend and what's like an acquaintance. Like I would even argue, even though I'm the one who came up with the whole scenario, like if we were all gym rats in this room and I don't talk to you about anything outside of the gym, we're not friends.
Yeah,
because we only have that one likeness, gym.
Right.
Outside the gym, we go our separate ways. I don't ask you to chill. I don't ask you to hang out, watch movies. We just like, hey, see you next week at the. See you tomorrow. We're gonna hit legs. Yep, and then get the fuck on. So that was just a little side tangent. My bad.
What made you guys want to do a podcast?
Ooh. So I watch podcasts on different platforms, and as I was watching a couple different accounts and all that, I was like, ooh, this sounds pretty interesting. So I started typing up a bunch of topics and a bunch of different stuff that I just found interesting. And I was like, okay, well, at the time, I don't think I have the personality for it, but I have all these ideas. And I was like, but I think Eli would be great for this. So I hit him up and I was like, Eli, have you ever thought about doing a podcast? He was like, yeah. Well, I don't remember your answer. Were you like, no, or?
I was like on the fence about it. I was like, I never personally thought about doing my own podcast, but I have watched a lot of podcasts. Like, well, not a lot. I've watched different podcasts, and I do enjoy watching them. and like the thought of making one of my own never crossed my mind. But you brought it up, like just like you said to me, and I was like, yo, that's actually not a bad idea. I'd be down for that.
Yeah. The biggest thing was when I had the idea to ask Eli, I was not supposed to be a part of it. It was supposed to be I was supposed to be a background character. But then Eli was like, I don't want to do it by myself.
Yeah.
And then he's my best friend, so I'm not gonna have this man do it by himself. So I was like, you know what? I think you'd be great at it. I have some ideas. We started bouncing off each other and then buying mics, lights, camera, action. And here we are.
Yeah, we just started getting everything together, and look at us now. 100 subscribers and averaging thousands of views.
100. 300. You gotta put some respect on
that. I
that.
said hundreds.
Oh, I thought you said 100. I was like, oh, they better put some respect on my squabblers. I got y'all.
What is your most embarrassing moment?
With each other or just period?
You choose.
Embarrassing moment, huh? I'll let the Hama go first while I think.
My most this is actually a tied in one. My most just off the top of my head, my most embarrassing moment would have to be the 7-0 GFC loss. We played a team, and this is like it hurt more than once. One, because we lost 7-0. Mm-hmm. Two, because I was the goalkeeper. Three, that was like, not only was that the biggest loss, but that was one of the only losses we've had in years. So it was like one of those, it just hurt all over. Like if you had asked me when I walked off the field, I quit soccer for like 3 days.
Oh yeah.
Because I was done. Because like everything, like we warmed up, we got there, it was an away game, we got there, we warmed up, parents were filling in the stands and whatnot, siblings and all that other stuff, family, and we're playing, and this team, to be like, of course I'm biased, but I promise you guys, this team was not extravagant. Like there was nothing extraordinary about this team. They were a decent team. They beat us. They were pretty good. Mm-hmm. But here's where things started going wrong for us. One, we just, I don't know, easy goals just started going in. Like there's one that years later I can admit, shamelessly, one went in between my legs. Another one was, our team was a pretty happy-go-lucky, mostly because, like we talked about in our previous videos, you have fun when you're winning. Mm-hmm. We were having fun because we were winning. We had never been in a situation where we were losing. So, like, Eli was getting in fights with the players, pushing and shoving. We had some players that literally are, like, laid-back people just arguing with the other team. I'm like, this isn't even... I didn't even know who I was looking at. Like, it literally looked like I was watching a whole nother team. So, that... And then we had... At this point, it was 2-0. And we actually scored a goal. One of our team captain at the time, Alex, he scored a goal, but it got recalled for whatever reason. And I feel like if that didn't get recalled, it would have changed momentum, mm-hmm. and we would have got our shit together. But the fact that happened, we were already playing like a team we never played before, and just easy ass goals were going between. Like, that was the worst game of soccer I ever played. I walked off the field. I'm not gonna lie, I was crying. The coach was trying to console me. He was like, "It's just a game, and it's all right. We'll work harder." And I literally looked at him. I was like, "No, I'm done. Like, I'm done playing soccer." Obviously, it didn't stick, but if you asked me in that moment, I was done. Like, that was the most embarrassing. I even yelled at the crowd. The parents were like, "Yeah," laughing, and I was like, "Shut the fuck up!" Like, because it was just so much going. Because I looked to my left, the crowd is going crazy. People. Y'all suck, and then I looked to my right. Eli's arguing with people, like shoving and all this other stuff. Ref is threatening, "Oh, you want to get ejected?" So he had to calm down. It was just so much going on, and then I'm letting goals in. It was so much going on. I was like, dude, I'm done. Like, I 100% took that L to heart. I was like, this is all my fault. And the team, the guys, they did the best they could do. Like, you let in 7 goals, but you also saved so many. And the team was just, and I just didn't want to hear it. Like, I was just so embarrassed. That was my most embarrassing moment.
My most embarrassing moment was also on the soccer field, but definitely a different game. I do remember that loss, and I remember how hard it hit the Hama. But it didn't really hit me as hard. I was pissed, obviously, and nobody likes losing, but I didn't really take it to heart. I just said to myself, I have to play harder next game, next season, or whatever. But the most embarrassing moment for me was when we were on Benderfield. Benderfield is a field across from Crossroads, right? Like directly across the street.
Yeah.
Benderfield. Yeah, so we were on Benderfield. We had a game. You know, we were feeling good. You know, we were playing good. But I don't remember much from the match. I know we won the match, but I don't remember like who the team was or what the score was. But I do remember I had one chance to get a goal under my name as a defender, and I somehow got the ball in our own defense, ran it all the way to their box. I was about to score, but I got fouled. So I was like, bet. At that point, I did all and I needed to do and more. I got the ball all the way upfield into the penalty box. You know, it's an opportunity to score, right? That's what I thought. I was like, I did all the work for this goal. I'm going to take the penalty shot. So I lined up for the penalty shot, put the ball where I want it, imagine where I'm going to shoot it, and I miss. So, you know, soccer players miss their penalty shots. But the one situation that was different about this one was I took the shot before the ref blew the whistle. So it didn't count. So what actually happened after that was I was given a second opportunity to take the penalty shot. I was like, hell yeah. I had my teammates screaming at the back of me, yo, let us take the shot. You missed it. You missed it already. We need this point, all that stuff. I was like, hell no. What did y'all do for this goal? Nothing. I brought it up myself, like I said, so I'm going to take the penalty shot again. And you know what? I missed it again. I shot it way over the goal. And it was the longest walk back to my defense that I've ever had in my life. It felt like I was walking miles. But yeah, missing 2 penalty shots in a row. Goals right in front of me. I missed them twice. That's got to be the most embarrassing time. Because that never happens in the game of soccer. Nobody ever gets to take a penalty shot.
Once in a life.
So the fact that I blew it twice, I already knew. And just put my head down, walk back to my defense. We did end up still winning the game though, which was a small bright side. But I'll never forget missing 2 penalty shots in a row ever.
Last question. What is your favorite memory?
What is my favorite memory?
With each other or a period?
You choose.
What is my favorite memory? My favorite memory with the Hama gotta be when we took us. It was more like his side of the family's vacation. My family wasn't involved, but they decided to go to Florida and go to Disney World. That was one of my favorites.
That was fun.
I don't get to travel outside the state a lot and go on vacation, but one time I did, and I enjoyed almost every moment of it. I think we were either planning on getting like some ear piercings or tattoos.
Oh my god!
Was it
It was ear piercing. So the background story of that, and we ran into Nick at the Disney World. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Or Disneyland, whichever one's in Florida, Disney World, or Disneyland. But the funny thing, that's when you put me on The Walking Dead too in the hotel room.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Yeah, you were like, "You're gonna watch this," and I was like, "I don't like zombie shows."
Oh,
like, you're gonna watch this, and it ended up being really a blessing. But the story of that was like, we went for spring break to Disney World or whatever, and or Disneyland or whichever one it is, and we had a day of like where we didn't have anything planned. I was like, hey, do you guys want to go exploring? There's a boardwalk nearby. All this fun stuff that we saw on the drive to the hotel. And we were like, yeah. And then as my mom was like, she's like, okay, you guys just let me know when you're leaving. And she's closing the door. I was like, me thinking I'm going to be funny. I was like, yeah, we're going to get tattoos and piercing. My mom swung that door over. So you're going to do what? And funny enough, me and my mom had this talk, or me and my uncle had this talk recently. He was like, as much as everybody, because my family, my mom's side is like very, very, very traditionally African. He's as much as everybody talks bad because long hair, piercings, tattoos. They're like, Dahama has done everything he said he was gonna do. He said he was gonna get his ears pierced. He got his ears pierced. He said he was gonna get tattoos. He got tattoos. I didn't do it when I said I was gonna do it, but at least I stuck to it. He was like, as much as I don't like it, I have to respect it. Like, you say you were gonna do it, then you did it. This isn't my most embarrassing, but a funny story from that was when we were. I had a funnel cake. And Johan wanted me to pick him up. Do you remember that? Yeah. And he knocked it over. I was like, I'm gonna slap the fuck out of you. And my mom turns, she's like, really, Dahama? In Magic Kingdom, you're gonna slap the fuck out of your brother? Like, it wasn't embarrassing because people were like doing their own thing, but like she said it loud on purpose to try to embarrass me. And that was crazy. It was in the moment because I lost my funnel cake and I had to pick him up.
I thought you were really gonna slap him.
I wanted to so bad. I wanted to so
he
bad.
winded up at everything.
I wanted to. But it didn't end up working out because maybe 30 minutes later, we ran into Nick, a good friend, Nick. And my mom let us branch out in Magic Kingdom, of course. But, like, we branched out. We played some games and did some...
Yeah, I was actually lit. We didn't have to babysit me on my movie like that.
Yeah, God.
Because even though we went to Magic Kingdom as a vacation, it was still like a babysit the younger siblings type of deal.
Yes, for real. But my favorite memory has to be a tie. I'm only going to explain one, but a tie between graduation, the actual graduation, and my party for graduation. So during my party, not going to go into super details about the party itself, but at the end, my mom used to give us like these Seagrams. And at 18 and 17 years old, by the time we graduated, we're thinking we're hot shit because it has a little 3%. Oh, yeah. Now that we're older, we're like, that's nothing. That's juice. That's juice. But we're over here. We're on the back patio of my mom's house. And, like, even though at the time I recognized Eli as my best friend, I've always seen, like, people that go off to college and go separate paths, they don't always keep in contact. Yeah. So I was, like, slowly hinting. I was like, yeah, man, like, we had a good run. We both clink, take a sip. You know, and then I was like, okay, maybe he didn't get it. I was like, yeah, man, like, it was real fun. Clink, took another sip. And I was like, yeah, man, like, don't be a stranger. Click, takes it. And Eli, finally, after that last sip, Eli was like, nigga, what are you trying to say? he's like, nah, dude, like, we're best friends, we're brothers, and that. I was like, that has lived with me. We were 17, 18 when we graduated. I'm about to be 27, 10 years later, and I never forget that. Like, that was like of course I knew he was my best friend, but that's when I knew, like, he was my brother, for sure. So
he was chatting absolute nonsense at that point, like,
think about outside of our inner circle, like, think about all the people we were super close. Like, you thought these guys are gonna be in your wedding, and then do you think about the people we actually talk to now? Okay, granted, we've added people to our circle, but like,
yeah, I mean,
the OG crew back then is not.
At that time, I knew like who were like genuine friends, you know, who I was actually gonna keep in contact with outside of like school and shit. So, you know, I had a pretty good understanding of like who to like stay true to in a way.
Fair enough.
There wasn't very many people. I'll tell you like that. I wasn't popular in high school, but people did know me. I did hang out with some more popular kids, but hey man, you just gotta know who to stick true to at the end of the day.
Grand Theft Auto, FIFA, Call of Duty, or Halo?
Grand Theft Auto, FIFA, Call of Duty. Grand Theft Auto, FIFA, Call of Duty, or Halo,
yeah.
Even though Halo's still a good game, it's gotta go. Yeah.
Finally, you agree.
Yeah. I was gonna say FIFA, but then I was like, yeah, a lot of people like FIFA.
Trying to get us canceled.
Good credit, no taxes, no student loans, or your dream body?
No taxes for sure. Like, you know how much money I would
say
get?
No student loans.
My student loans ain't that much. But yeah, I say no taxes for the rest of my life. Yeah, you're tripping.
But if you go to any, not trying to convince you otherwise, but if you go to the states that don't have taxes, like Tennessee, everything's not so much more, but it's more because there's no tax. They get their money back one way or the other. There's just they're not taxing you.
I'm not gonna be. They didn't say I'm gonna have to like pay all that back. They're just gonna be like no taxes. And
Wait, so when she asked that, are you thinking she meant like you don't have to do taxes, or when you go to the store you don't have to pay taxes on the
no taxes on anything. No taxes take out my paycheck. No taxes when I go to the store.
Okay.
Hot showers, the internet, streaming platforms, or your phone.
Definitely not streaming platform. Or else how we'll be able to talk to you guys. So.
Wait a second. Wait.
The
What were the options?
The Squabble, he's about to give y'all up.
Hot showers, the internet, streaming platforms, or your phone.
I'm gonna have to say hot showers. I can take a cold shower. I'm okay with
Hot
that.
shower, agreed. Hot shower. Squabblers, I thought he was about to give y'all up.
Vanilla, chocolate, carrot, or marble cake.
Marble cake? What the hell is marble cake?
Hell no. Carrot cake.
Oh.
Carrot cake can go.
Oh.
Marble is like the chocolate and vanilla swirled in together in the cake.
Yeah, carrot cake can
Carrot
go.
cake.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Carrot cake can go.
One Piece, Full Metal Alchemist, Dragon Ball, or Yu Yu
Hakusho.
What?
No.
Oh.
She said, One Piece, Dragon Ball. Yeah, people are going to get heated.
Wait.
One Piece can go. One Piece.
Besides the last one, we know Yu Yu Hakusho. Read the first three again.
One Piece, Full Metal Alchemist, or Dragon Ball.
One Piece.
Yeah,
They're still looking for it.
One Piece. I feel like a lot of people are going to say Full Metal Alchemist, but no, that's a...
My brother's going to hate that. That's his favorite anime, but...
One Piece?
Yeah, it is. But they're still looking for the One Piece, so... And it's been since we were kids.
Yeah,
they're not going to find it. It's over with.
I need to watch that show, actually.
All right, last one. Soda, hot chocolate, coffee, or tea.
Tea.
Wait. Soda, hot chocolate, coffee, or tea? Yeah, soda can go.
What?
Yeah, soda can go.
Wait. Proctor, do you include energy drinks? Is energy drinks in the soda?
Energy drink is an energy drink.
Yeah.
But it has...
It's
carbonated just like soda
Okay,
is.
but what about the sparkling waters? That's carbonated
That's still
as well.
water, though.
But using your logic, you just said just because it has carbonation.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's carbonated. I mean, it's sparkling water, not all this other stuff inside of an energy drink that's basically makes it soda.
It's not.
You're just saying that because if she says yes, you're gonna take back your soda.
She's not gonna say yes because
I'm just saying though, like it's an energy drink has to fall. If it has to fall in any category, it's not juice. So it's more towards the soda. If you had to put it in, it's not its own category.
There are energy drinks.
When you go into a gas station, it's right next to the sodas. It's in the soda area.
No, it ain't.
Yes,
it's in the energy drinks. You walk into a QT, they have a whole fridge dedicated.
And it's right next to it. Mellow Yellow, Mountain Dews.
It's also next to Doritos.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
In the refrigerator, Doritos are refrigerated. Maybe because you put it back in the wrong spot.
Nah. You got the freezer, you got the Doritos.
No, it's not.
Just like you have the energy drinks and you have the soda.
All right. We'll let you have it.
Imagine you wanted a soda and you accidentally got an energy drink. You know how bad that would be?
It'll be the same thing.
It wouldn't be the same thing.
You'd be like, oh, it's probably, I don't like the taste, but it's the
G Fuel
same
has
thing.
300 milligrams of caffeine.
It's the same
You think you're going to be chilling on that like you would a Pepsi?
It's the
You won't.
same thing.
You won't. It's the same thing.
It's the same
All right.
thing. Is it the same thing? Is
Okay.
Is it the same thing? Squabblers, let us know in the comments.
Okay.
If it has to fall in any family, it's gonna fall in the soda family. Alright. So the question of the week is,
Would you rather be stuck in the mall with 2 silverback gorillas or 7 black mambas?
for how long?
2 days.
2 days.
2 days.
2 days. 2 days. I'm going to go with the 2 silverback gorillas.
There are no right or wrong answers to this. Okay? Scholars, put whatever you think you should be. Okay? We do not judge. You're
Gorillas.
an idiot. 7 black mambas.
Why?
Because 7 black mambas are so much... Yes, they are venomous. They're so much easier to handle than two big ass silverback gorillas.
Okay.
They are.
All right.
As long as not all 7 of them are coming at me at the same time, I can get almost any object in that mall and squish their heads in. It's not gonna be easy, but it's easier than to fight 2 silverback gorillas if I do anything to piss them off.
Okay, I hear what you're saying, but here's why you're wrong. It's way easier to be stuck in an entire mall with only 2 silverback gorillas in there. You know why? Because they're loud, they make a lot of noise, and you just have more room to maneuver, get yourself out of a sticky situation. As apart from 7 black mambas, it's already a numbers game at that point. You have 7 black mambas chasing you. You're not going to hear them, first of all. You never hear a snake, so.
But if you could see the 2 gorillas, they can see you. And if you do anything to set them off, it's 2.2 seconds for they're on your ass and they're beating the shit out of you.
Okay. That's for most people, but for me,
oh God,
I think I would get a proper understanding and mutualism with the gorillas, only because, like, one could say that I embody a silverback gorilla. My nickname actually used to be Silverback. That's just because, at a young age I had silver hairs and whatnot, so they call me Silverback. But,
so because of a childhood nickname, you think if you think
those gorillas could end up being my homies. You never said they were rabbit ass gorillas angry for no reason.
I'm just, but 2 days, no food, they're gonna get angry.
I'll throw them a banana or something.
Where do you have a banana at?
It's a mall. It's a mall.
What mall food court has bananas?
The ice cream sundae place down the on the first floor.
You must be in a good mall. I don't know.
Yeah.
One banana for 2 gorillas.
We can split.
Let's say it's one here, and then I'm you, and I hand you this one, and you take it. The other one's gonna be waiting, and then when you don't give it to him, he's gonna beat the shit out of you. That's still one gorilla you gotta deal with.
Why is he gonna beat the shit out of me?
Because you gave one, and the other one.
How he know that?
He saw you.
He saw me from all the way across the mall on the other side of the mall.
Or the other one's gonna be like, "Hey, yo, I got a banana. Where'd you get it from?" Little nigga over there gave me a banana. Okay, let me go hit him up.
I'm gonna be like, "Don't worry, ape number 2, I got you. Give me 2 seconds, and I'm dipping."
And you can only go so far. As soon as they realize he's running, they're on you.
I ain't gonna run. That's the first thing you don't do against.
I'm just saying. As soon as they realize, oh, no bananas, because I'm sure their attention span is short. I mean, their patience is short. No bananas. Okay. And now they're gonna beat the shit out of you. You know what the worst part is? Of them beating the shit out of you? They're not even carnivores. So they're gonna beat you to a pulp to the point where you wish you were dead.
I'm an expert at hide and go seek, so they can try their hardest if they want.
Fucking hide and go seek. All right, okay, we'll see. I say 7 black. As long as not all 7 are coming at me at the same time, I can squish the head.
Now he's putting stipulations.
I said that the first time.
Now they can't come all at him at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, even if they do, I can still squish at least 3.
With what?
Anything. They're on the ground. I can step on them. I can squish.
You said mambas, right?
Yeah, black mamba. They're not big. They're just poisonous.
The big, like 8-foot joints.
No. They're just poisonous. They're pretty big, but they're not 8 feet or anything.
Are they poisonous? Or are they venomous?
What? It's the same thing.
No, it ain't.
The venom is poisonous.
Got him. He don't know.
The venom is poisonous.
Hey,
if it bites you, you're dead.
I want it on record that he thinks poisonous and venomous are the same thing.
I want on record that he thinks he can chum it up with 2 silverback gorillas and they're going to sit there kumbaya and strike a deal. Like, oh, yeah, you stay upstairs, I stay downstairs. We're going to be all right.
I mean, I don't really think gorillas are as aggressive as people make them out to be.
I'm not
cool.
But I'm saying hungry gorilla. They're in there for 2 days straight. 48 hours.
Little known fact, a full-grown gorilla can go up to 5 days without eating.
All right. You better hope it wasn't a fifth day wasn't in your rotation. But all right. If that's true, I mean, I'm not saying you're lying, but...
Calling me a lie? Calling me a lie.
I'm just saying.
That's wild.
I've never heard of that.
I think I just made that
Have you heard of that before? It sounds like you made it up.
If you Google it, which y'all can definitely do y'all's own...
Oh, let's see. I mean,
what you do on your phone, guys? Nah, but yeah, they can definitely like go up to at least like 4 days.
I thought it was 5. Now it's 4. Let's see.
It's no direct answer. I have to
Exactly.
actually search for it.
You know what they say? The absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence.
Oh God.
So my original question was, how long can a gorilla live without food? No direct answer to that, but you know how Google suggests questions?
Uh-huh.
It says, how often do gorillas need to eat?
Okay.
They can eat all day long.
And they're gonna beat your ass all day long.
Hey,
Oh God.
I'd rather get beat by a gorilla than fucking bit by a
Hey,
damn fucking
I
snake.
have a more fighting chance with some snakes that have no arms and legs to grab me.
If you
Then I do.
decide to take the briefest of naps, I imagine you will, because
Yeah, you're gonna get
48
tired.
hours is a long time for a human body to stay awake. The second you go to sleep, that snake is gonna get you.
Imagine you
Also,
going to sleep for a little bit, and then you wake up to your body being upside down. The gorilla have you like this, sniffing you, trying to figure out who you are, what you're doing by your leg.
I'm gonna be like, "What's good, my boy? How you living?"
All right, we'll see.
No.
Scobbers, let us know what you think in the comments. Please get this guy right. Like, what are you talking about? Two black mamas.
Amen.
Actually, what do you think?
What do y'all think?
Oh, I vote for gorillas
shit.
all the way.
Gorillas?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Get out.
She's smart.
Get out.
She's smart.
You too.
She's a smart one.
You will not survive if those mambas get into the vents.
Exactly.
You're not safe
If
anywhere.
they do.
They can.
How are they
slither
getting
under
into the vents?
They slid
They're
all up in.
Yeah.
They're too
small.
big to
They can fit
through these.
anywhere.
No, they're not that small. They're not little
Have
garden
you seen the vents
snakes.
in the mall?
A black,
They are not the same as the vents in the house.
I'm just saying.
a black mamba could sneak under that door if they wanted to. Their
And
bodies
then
are
we have
tiny.
so many things in here to literally squash the head real quick.
All 7 of them at the same time.
You said one. You said a black mama could come to this. I mean, and there's 3 of us.
But the moment
What y'all
you
gonna
get,
do? Just chill, be like, oh, you said black mama, so that's your problem.
the moment you get touched by one of their
Asshole.
fangs,
He's about to say yes. Huh?
the moment you get touched by
No,
one
not
of
the
their fangs,
moment. Like
you're
30
done.
minutes later.
30 minutes. Here we go with the fucking time. 30 minutes.
All right.
You sure it's 30 and not 28?
It's 30. Fuck y'all.
Thanks for tuning in, Squabblers. As always, keep your minds open and your volumes tuned up. Deuces.